So good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to a slow start. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Now an opening past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season at quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win.
Here we go.
Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Set, check white, opposite, green.
Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Switch, yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
He runs with it. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Down. Hut, hut.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense.
On the double.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy. Let the offense unfold. Trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action, Stroud in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Shared.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Dell motioning over. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal. They look to run with Mixon. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone.
That one taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing.
Set, ready. Ready?
Love to throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through. Beat him just as the ball was arriving.
Right.
And it'll be second down.
Come on, set. Smith, red.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Here we go, set, cut.
Now Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself. This quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Second and 7. Stroud going to set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. Set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Set.
They'll go play action with Love. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Ready. Ready.
Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Down. Yellow. Line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Here we go.
Schultz is the motion man. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Stroud to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On first down, it's Stroud. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Set, ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime now at Lambeau. And the Packers, and hold that thought, let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the... The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
All right.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got room to roam. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. Oh, this a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. Check white. Opposite. Green.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready. Switch.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. They'll run here with Akers. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
All right.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. They'll go play action with Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey.
Now Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The open man is Reed. He's got it.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Okay, ready?
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Cycle.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Love to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers stretched things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's a design. Oh, he coughs up the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And certainly some optimism that this is the end. This is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They are not home yet. They are in control here in the fourth. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Black swap, ready.
Now Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready.
Second down and 8.
Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Down. Hut.
On play action, Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
On the ready.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Set, hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Set, hut.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. That lane closed quickly.
Come on,
And
set.
here comes third down.
Shot. 17. Set. Go.
Here's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
On the set.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Smith red. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Ready,
He'll
ready.
come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow, lining, check white, opposite, green.
So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.